Post-quantum cryptography. Executive summary. Post-quantum cryptography, PQC, protects today's data from tomorrow's quantum computers. Quantum machines could break RSA and ECC, threatening logins, banking, and software updates. PQC uses new math that resists quantum attacks. Governments urge early migration. NIST has issued PQC standards, OMB requires federal planning, and NSA set phased milestones. Insurers are beginning to reward quantum-ready organizations. Start with inventories, crypto agility, and pilots. Many organizations will transition from 2025 to 2033, prioritizing the highest value systems and long-lived. Article 1. What is PQC? PQC is a new generation of cryptography designed to stay secure even if large quantum computers become practical. Most of today's internet security, things like RSA and elliptic curve cryptography, ECC, relies on math problems that are easy to check but hard to solve. Quantum algorithms such as Shor's could solve those problems quickly, which would let attackers decode encrypted traffic, fake digital signatures, and compromise software updates. PQC replaces those vulnerable building blocks with alternatives believed to resist both classical and quantum attacks. 2. How does PQC work? PQC is not one single algorithm. It is a family of methods with different strengths. Two common types are lattice-based schemes and hash-based signatures. Lattice-based systems, like MLKEM for key exchange and MLDSA for digital signatures, use structures in high-dimensional grids. They depend on problems such as learning with errors, which are considered hard even for quantum machines. Hash-based signatures like SLHDSA build security from cryptographic hash functions, chaining many small, one-way steps. In practice, PQC fits into familiar protocols. For example, a web browser and server can perform a PQC key exchange during TLS setup, then use the shared secret to protect the session. Software publishers can sign updates with a PQC digital signature, and devices can verify those signatures before installing. 3. Why is PQC important now? Attackers can harvest encrypted data today and decrypt it later when quantum computers are ready, often called harvest now, decrypt later. That is risky for secrets that must stay private for many years, such as health records, trade secrets, or government communications. Also, replacing cryptography at scale takes time. Keys and certificates are embedded in apps, devices, contracts, and regulations. Waiting until a breakthrough happens would be too late. Starting now lets organizations inventory where they use cryptography, plan upgrades, add crypto agility, the ability to swap algorithms, and run pilots without breaking operations. 4. How government agencies are encouraging adoption. In the United States, the National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST, published the first 3 PQC standards in August 2024. MLKEM for key establishment, MLDSA for signatures, and SLH-DSA for hash-based signatures. Federal guidance requires agencies to prepare. The Office of Management and Budget's Memo M-23-02 directs agencies to create inventories, assess risks, and plan migrations. The National Security Agency's Commercial National Security Algorithm Suite, CNSA 2.0, sets phased milestones for national security systems to support, prefer, and eventually exclusively use quantum-resistant algorithms over the next decade. CISA's PQC initiative provides roadmaps and best practices, urging organizations across critical infrastructure to start now with discovery, risk ranking, and pilot deployments. Beyond the U.S., standards bodies and regulators worldwide are moving in similar directions. Regional rules and industry frameworks are beginning to reference PQC readiness, which helps align vendors and buyers on practical steps. 5. How insurance companies are nudging adoption. Cyber insurance markets increasingly connect coverage and price to provable security practices. As underwriters update questionnaires, they are adding items about cryptographic governance. Do you maintain a system inventory? Are you crypto agile? Have you started pilots with NIST standardized PQC, insureds that can demonstrate a plan, asset inventory, high-value target mapping, certificate and key lifecycle controls, and staged PQC rollouts? Are more likely to receive favorable terms. Those without a plan may face exclusions, lower limits, or higher premiums. Insurers are also publishing market research and partnering with brokers to explain how quantum risk affects long-term exposure. 6. Practical timelines for adoption. Your timeline depends on the sensitivity and lifespan of your data and on your technical debt. 2024 to 2026. Assess and prepare. Build a complete crypto inventory. Where do you use TLS, VPN, code signing, device keys? Add crypto agility to products and vendor contracts. Start pilots using standardized PQC, especially for code signing, remote access, and web services. Replace vulnerable algorithms where the risk is highest. 2025 to 2030. Expand deployment. Expect operating systems, browsers, and major cloud providers to add stable PQC options. Roll out PQC for external-facing services, VPNs, and internal services as compatible stacks become widely supported. Rotate certificates and keys with new quantum-safe equivalents. For national security and regulated sectors, follow the milestone dates set by your authorities. 2030 to 2033 and beyond. Move toward default PQC. As tool chains mature, shift from support and prefer to exclusive use in high-risk areas. Continue monitoring cryptanalysis and standard updates, and be ready to swap algorithms if weaknesses are found. 7. Getting started. Form a small cross-functional team: security, IT, networking, legal, procurement. Inventory where crypto lives: protocols, libraries, hardware modules, vendors, certificates, keys, and data flows. Rank by business impact and data shelf life. Protect long-lived secrets first. Add crypto agility, configuration flags, pluggable libraries, and contract clauses that allow algorithm changes without major rewrites. Pilot in low-risk environments, test performance and interoperability. Plan staged rollouts, key rotations, and monitoring. And bottom line, PQC is not a panic button. It's a disciplined upgrade to the foundation of digital trust. Starting now by discovering where you use crypto, building agility, and piloting standardized algorithms, reduces risk from harvest now attacks and avoids rushed, brittle changes later. Government guidance and insurance incentives are pointing in the same direction. Prepare early, migrate thoughtfully, and keep your options open as the standards evolve.